Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you all are well and stay in good health. First, I want to introduce myself. I am Aditya Kusuma, a student majoring in International Relations at Andalas University. And this time, I will review a movie released in 2001 directed by Roger Donaldson. This movie is quite popular. Title this movie is 13 Days. This movie, based on true story, focused on the Cold War from the side of President John F. Kennedy, in addition to highlighting these events. This movie talks about the conflict Cuban Missile Crisis and also show how interested the United States to prevent the USSR from launching its missile with diplomatic effort. And now I'm going to answer two questions. The first question, in your opinion, what is the most interesting part of the 13 Days movie? And second question, do you think watching movie is a good way of studying English and international relations? For the first question, the part that interests me in this movie in the tenth part when reconnaissance plane belonging to the U-2 Air Force, or called the Dragon Lady, that was sent to Cuba to collect intelligence data on the planet attack, was caught by radar and shot down by Soviet military base while in the Cuba area. The pilot also died in the accident. It was very stressful to see how Rudolph Anderson as a pilot tried to avoid the shoot. Another interesting part at the end, where the movie closes with the speech from President Kennedy regarding his condolences to the family of the reconnaissance pilot Rudolph Anderson, who was shot down over Cuba as part of the preparation for the invasion. For the second question, yes, I think you have to watch this movie because watching this movie is the best way to learn English and international relations. Of course, we can learn English from this movie, especially the English which is needed in studying international relations, especially in terms of diplomacy. We can learn about international relations from the 13 Days movie. In this case, we can find out about international security issues and the behavior of state actor in international relations, as well as important point in international relations such as diplomacy, negotiation, national interest, and even the theory of international relations in this movie. One of international relations theory can be seen in how the United States government used diplomacy by promoting negotiation. In theory, President Kennedy applied rational choice theory of the state behavior, a rational actor trying to choose its alternative option to maximize benefit and minimize cost received. And of course, there are still many things that you can find in this movie related to international relations. Still, 13 Days is very vivid and powerful depiction of the one of the most suspenseful event of the Cold War. 1 minute alone is well worth watching. That's my review of the 13 Days movie. I hope you guys like it. And stay safe, stay clean, and stay healthy. Thank you for watching. See you later.